and warm welcome to another news hour on Germany Media and Products. First, we begin with our headlines. A Sobe celebrity Waka Jane calls for peaceful election. The Gambia Mora Congress lawsuit against the Independent Electoral Commissions will be heard this Friday from the High Court. Gambian voters give thumbs up to President Adama Barrow's democratic credentials. The Independent Electoral Commissions commenced nationwide 2021 voters' cards replacements. Those were the headlines, and now the news in detail. With the election campaign at its peak, Sobe's celebrity of international fame, Waka Jane, has added his voice to calls for calm and peace in the forthcoming election. Jane, an influential inspiration to many youths, said whatever the outcome of the election, the country must maintain its reputation as the most peaceful and stable country in the region. Speaking to the Standard on why he thought it is important to send a political message, Waka said, "I don't feel comfortable with the back and forth, and quite frankly, as public figure and someone who loves Gambia, I believe it is incumbent upon me to come out and reach out to my fans. At the end of the day, whoever wins will be president for all Gambians, and I just believe we can set him up to succeed by working into office with a united nation." The Gambia Morals Congress case against the Independent Electoral Commission is scheduled for Friday, the 9th November 2021 at the High Court in Banjul. The party looks forward to the opportunity to present its case vigorously. It is also an opportunity to consolidate Gambian democracy, establish the right to participate in public affairs at the highest level without restriction, and strengthen the rule of law, Fati announced. Meanwhile, the GMC National Executive has issued a statement denying reports that its members are resigning from the party. In the statement shared with the Standard, the party said, following the recent interview by Fatou Fall with the King FM, in which she alleged the mass resignation of executive members, GMC National Executive wishes to inform the general public and GMC supporters and sympathizers that the entire executive remains united and solidly behind our leader. None of the executive members resigned, contrary to the rumors spread by Fatou Fall. The misinformation campaign being propagated by Ms. Fall and her associates is a false, intentionally malicious, and aimed at scandalizing GMC. Its national executive, under the illustrious leadership of Honorable Maif Ahmed Fati, GMC said. The party added Ms. Fall and her sponsors chose such a sensitive political and challenging moment to execute their betrayal to the highest order so as to weaken the party. They have failed in their evil intentions. The mandate of the National Executive at this time is to seek to enrich the constitutional reach of our party's candidate to contest. This is the principal focus of the party at this time, in the pursuit of which a case has been filed against the IEC at the Banjul High Court. The case will be heard on the 9th November 2021. The party will focus exclusively on this legal matter until final determination of our rights. Ms. Fatou Fall is hereby expelled from GMC with immediate effect for malicious activities inimical to the general interest of GMC and the welfare of its supporters. Finally, we thank the general membership for giving support to the party during the most difficult times. The Independent Electoral Commission's IEC has on Monday 15th November 2021 commenced the replacement of lost, stolen or damaged voting cards at the IEC regional office in Banjul, Kanifing, Brikama, Kerewan, Mansakonko, Janjanbureh and Basse. The IEC last week informed the general public through a press statement that replacement of lost, stolen or damaged voting cards will be conducted from 15th to 21st November 2021 at the IEC regional offices in Banjul, Kanifing, Mansakonko, Brikama, Janjanbureh and Basse. This reporter on Monday, 15th November 2021, went to the IEC regional office in Brikama and met many people who went to replace their voting cards. Mustafa said on the IEC office from his reporter met replacing voting cards for individuals at the IEC regional office in Brikama, said he has not encountered any challenges because all those who appeared before him have been registered in the 2021 during the general voters card registration. The IEC has initially told Foraya that the replacement of a voting card will attract a fee of $100, and the voting cards to be replaced are those issued in the recent concluded general registration of voters card from the 29th May to the 11th July 2021. At the IEC regional office in Carnival municipality, the reporter saw few people within the premises who went to replace their voting cards. Mariama Kamara, a native of Latrikunda Sabiji, who went to replace her lost voting card, said she lost her card in a car whilst traveling. She said the only way she can democratically participate in the upcoming presidential election is by voting, and she can only vote when she has a voting card. Madam Kamara said the $100 the IEC is requiring for the replacement of a voting card is fair because they initially give it out freely and they cannot continue to be issuing freely. She said this will also help individuals to safeguard their national documents. According to IEC officials who spoke to this medium, said they will only issue voting cards to individuals who have registered during the recent general registration of voters. These were the stories of our today's newscast, and before we take a leave of you, let's take a recap of our top stories. A Sobe celebrity Waka Jang calls for peaceful election. The Gambia Moral Congress lawsuit against the Independent Electoral Commissions will be heard this Friday from the High Court. Gambian voters give thumbs up to President Adama Barrow's democratic credentials. The Independent Electoral Commissions commenced nationwide 2021 voters' card replacements. Do have a good day and thank you for joining us. I am your presenter, Mariama Gillen.